on, friends? It's your boy Danny Brasco Bets. You are live and direct right here at Pick Profits, so now you can't leave. Boom shakalaka. 4-0 in the last 4 free picks, 5-1 in the last 6. Make sure you're locked into all the free plays. Watch the video, get the analysis, the breakdown, the stats, and all the game notes, whether or not you make the play with us. On a little streak of our own, so it might be a good move. And of course, if you want our premium picks, shoot us a DM on Instagram. We'll get you involved in the premium pick packages. Let's keep this heater alive. Here we go. Going back into college for this one. Finding value here. And I'm looking at this Kansas Jayhawks versus TCU Horned Frogs matchup. Horned Frogs? So weird-ass mascot. Here we go. Looking into the game. The Kansas Jayhawks, 8-2 straight up. 4-5 against the spread. Got to cover more, Kansas. TCU, 9-2 straight up. 4-6-1 against the spread. Neither of these guys covering spreads at over 500 clip, but they're winning a lot of games. So let's take a look at Texas Christian University first. They've won 5 games in a row, yet they opened up as a +4 home underdog in this one. That line has shifted. It's all the way up to +6 for them. So big home underdogs, yet being on a 5-game win streak. Well, Kansas is definitely going to be their toughest test of the season so far. Texas Christian University has some good road wins this season. They've got one over Oklahoma State, who was just in a wild game against West Virginia, in which they lost, blew a big lead in that one. They also beat Kansas State on the road. Those are good wins. And they have a neutral site win over Texas A&M. Not too shabby from TCU. They've got some talented players on that squad. They've got their upperclassman, RJ Nembhard, the freshman guard, Mike Miles, playing lights out. And they've got the eraser down low, Kevin Samuel. I believe he's leading the conference in blocks. So swatting shots. Kansas, like I said, going to be their toughest test yet. And TCU is going to have to clamp down. They do have Samuel down there blocking shots, but that always doesn't tell the whole story. You see a big block, you think a team's got great defense. Well, they're allowing almost 50% shooting from the field. So they're going to need to clamp down better against an efficient Kansas team. And the Horned Frogs are 1-5 against the spread in their previous 6 contests at home. So they're not covering games at home. That's scary against a hungry Kansas Jayhawks team. They're fresh off a brutal 25-point loss, a beatdown that the Texas Longhorns handed them. And, that game was tough. Prior to that, they had been on an 8-game win streak, and they just went ice cold from the field that night against Texas. So it's a tough team they played, but they didn't shoot the ball well at all. And now looking at this matchup, this could be a bounce-back spot for Kansas. A similar TCU team is on the floor this year that was last year when Kansas had their way with them. RJ Nembhard was on the floor last year, so was Kevin Samuel. And, now Memphis Grizzlies guard Desmond Bane played on TCU. They no longer have him, obviously. He's in the NBA. And Kansas easily defeated that team twice. So let's see how they take them on in this one. Over the last 6 meetings between these Big 12 foes, the Jayhawks are 4-1-1 against the spread. That's pretty good for Kansas. And in the 2 games they didn't cover, they still won by 9 and 7 points. So those 1-1 that you saw in that 4-1-1 against the spread, they would still have covered this 6-point spread that they're laying here in this one. So interesting take on that. Kansas is 11-3 against the spread in their last 14 road games. Really good road team. Of course, Bill Self, one of the best coaches in the game. He's going to have his boys ready to go whatever stadium they go into. So you like what that says about their squad. Very resilient. And, they don't get, speaking of resilience, they don't get destroyed often behind Bill Self. Really well-coached team. When they do, they tend to bounce back. They are 9-0 against the spread in their last 9 games following a defeat of more than 20 points. Damn. So when they lose big, Bill Self rips them a new one in the locker room and they come out to play the next day. Bill Self's teams, like I mentioned, usually really well coached, at very athletic clubs, and defensively on that end of the floor, always disciplined. That's led the Jayhawks actually to go 46-18-1 to the under in their last 65 road games. Interesting wrinkle there, but they play really well defensively on the road. So maybe if you're thinking about the under, worth a sprinkle, but that's not my play in this one. I didn't mean to lead you astray. Here we go. Let's tie the bow on Kansas in this one with some final trends. TCU is 0-7 straight up in their last 7 games at home when playing Kansas. Kansas is 4-2 against the spread in their last 6 games against TCU. Kansas are 9-3 against the spread in their last 12 games against an opponent in the Big 12 Conference. Play in conference very well and cover at a high clip. And Kansas is 10-1 against the spread in its last 11 road games against a team with a winning a home winning percentage of greater than 600. So against teams that play really well at home, they're 10-1 against the spread. TCU is 1-5 against the spread at home. Put that all together, I'm saying Kansas Jayhawks bounce back in a big way, as that Bill Self-coached squad always does after getting blown out. They're coming to play in this one. I think the defense will be on lockdown. I think the shooting, finds its touch and its range much better in this one, and they can cover the -6. So that's what we're going to play. Kansas minus the 6. They're going to cover in this one. They're coming in and beating TCU in a major way in this one to get back on track. Good luck to everyone. Let me know, are you tailing? In the comments, what do you think? And of course, guess the correct final score in the comments below. You could win $100. If you need a book to place this bet, check out BETUS. Use our promo code PICK125. You get 125% of your deposit matched, and you get a free week of picks from the guys over here at Pick Profit. Shoot us a DM if you have any questions whatsoever. We're here for you, and good luck to everybody. Let's go get this bread. Booyah, Kasha.